Do you get to have any adventures with Vega's character?
I do. I have a massive adventure coming up with her. She and I believe it's No Honor Among Thieves episode 7, where it's heavy Vega Arthur, and that was a shit ton of fun. I love Meg, and like working with her is always fun, cause she's really good. Like she's so good. That, like after a take, and it'll be her coverage, I just like give her a high five, and she's like, killing it. She's killing it. She's so good.
Well, especially because they're the two characters, even from the first meeting, it was just so funny seeing them interact with each other because your character is so used to getting his way almost. So how are we going to see them combat in this episode?
It's a combat, but then the combat makes them have to work together,
Yeah.
and then they start working together. And when that happens, that's super fun because that's two strong personalities putting their identities aside for a greater good. And I think it's the Honor Among Thieves episode. It's so much fun. It was so much fun to do, and I think it's a lot of fun to watch. I haven't seen it yet, but yeah, it's really fast and rad, and we got flashbacks, like the Origins episode, I call it, which is the Honor episode, where like it's the day we get out of pre-crime, like the day out, and what happens from that point to now, and you learn a lot about Arthur. That Arthur left with a lot of innocence and a lot of like hope of like what it's gonna be like to be free. And there's a really sweet moment in that episode where they walk into a restaurant and a woman like looks at Arthur and smiles, and you see him for the first time get a smile from a stranger, and how like alive he is for the world, and he's really happy and excited about the future. And then you, in that same episode, you see the depth of his innocence and how he became who he is today. And that story is a beautiful, tragic tale of innocence lost. And you're like, oh, that's why he's this way. It's nice.